Jessie here. Welcome to my podcast, YouTube channel, and thanks for watching Small Town Salon. Hey guys, welcome to Wanderlust. It's Monday. We're closed, but I like to come in here and do my coaching calls that I have every Monday, and we are going to step into why you need a business coach. Welcome to Small Town Salon. I'm going to talk about business coaches today and why you need one. I started with a business coach about 5.5 years ago, and I actually found her online, like through a Facebook ad. And I watched the video and I loved her personality and everything that was in the video, and she gave me a bunch of like free content as well. And when I talked to my friends about it, all of them were like, I cannot believe that you're going to spend that amount of money on a business coach. And at the time, I think it was like $120 a week, maybe. But what's really cool about it is the first 6 weeks that I started using my business coach, my business did 30% more in sales. And from that point forward, we have not stopped growing. Currently, I have 2 business coaches. I have one who I meet via Zoom, who lives in Australia, and that's the same business coach that I've had for about 5.5 years. I've done all her courses, and currently we do a bi-weekly Zoom call with a group of like 3 or 4 other girls, which is super beneficial for me because I get to listen to their stories and they get to listen to mine, and we all help each other. It's like a mastermind coaching group. Then the second business coach that I have, we actually have had Eric for about 1.5 years now, and absolutely love him. So what he does with the business is every Monday my stylist will meet or will rotate with the spa employees and then the managers, and then I have a personal meeting with him as well. So we've been with him about 1.5 years, and it has been extremely beneficial for us and keeping everyone happy and motivated. And it's really cool because he gives my team goals, and he also questions their belief system, which is probably my favorite thing about it. If you are in a, not necessarily a negative mindset, but if you're in a mindset of thinking that you're always right and other people are wrong, then you really do need to have somebody question your belief system. And it's really cool to see how my staff has grown over the past 1.5 years with him. And I absolutely love sitting in the staff meetings on Mondays and listening to all of the employees talk to him about things. I use it as a brainstorming session and then get ideas from both my business coaches, and they'll be like, yes or no, that's a terrible idea. And then if I'm stuck, they will kind of help me through that until I can get back on track again. And a perfect example of that is one of my business coaches hadn't heard from me in a little while, and they reached out and they were like, what the heck, where have you been? I haven't talked to you in almost 6 weeks. You're paying for this course and I haven't talked to you. So that really helped like me reel it in, and I realized that I was getting in like a loop of maybe a depressed mindset, and I just wasn't like enthusiastic about work. And so they sent me a book, like an audio book to listen to, and that really motivated me to get me back into the right frame of mind. That way I can continue with the business. My number one recommendation for finding a business coach is to do your research. Find somebody who you like their personality, you like their energy, and you know that you're going to mesh really well with them. That way you know you're going to stick to it. I also, when I find a business coach, I will work with that person for years. I'm not going to do a course from one business coach, jump to a course from another business coach, jump to another one with another business coach. I like to find one person that I can stick with long term, because what happens is they can see where you're excelling, where you're failing, and then they can help you switch things and change them. That way you can grow your company even bigger than what you thought was possible. my favorite thing about having a business coach is sticking with one person, is that the more that you get to know that person and the longer that you work with them, you are able, or they're able to actually like tell you what's wrong without you kind of getting your feelings hurt. So if you are getting your feelings hurt, then you need to think outside of the box, like, well, they're here to help me. If I am doing this wrong, then that is their job, is to help me. That way I can be more successful. And I see it all the time. Oh, well, my coach said I was doing this wrong and da 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 da, or this and that. And it's like, that's your coach's job. Their job is to make sure that you're doing the job correctly. That way your business can be successful. So they're there to hold you accountable, and you have to hold yourself accountable. They're just going to put it in front of you. And whatever you do with it is your choice, but don't get your feelings hurt when your coach tells you that you're doing something wrong. That's their job. And I absolutely love that, because sometimes I get in a funk and my husband's not going to say, you effed up or you're doing this wrong. And my best friend's not going to say the same thing to me, but my coach will. And that's because it's their job to say that you're doing something that is not in the best interest of your business. And that's what I really love about my staff's coach, is that he will tell them when something's not right or when they need to change something, and he'll take notes and he'll bring it up during the next meeting that we have with them. That's probably my favorite thing about having a coach for your staff, is because you as a business owner can tell them something over and over and over, but it's not until someone else tells them as well that they actually take it to heart and change something. It's like, I'm the mom of the business, and your mom can tell you to do things 100 times, but when someone else tells you the exact same thing, you're like, well, 2 people are telling me this now, maybe I should make a change. And so that's what it is like when you have a coach for your business. So if you don't have a coach for your business, even if it's just you by yourself, I highly recommend finding somebody to be a coach for you, because you are going to grow your business 10 times what it could be if you were just doing it by yourself. And as a woman, I need for other women to know that it's okay to have someone else hold you accountable. Women are, I think, 60% less likely to have a business partner, and that's okay. You can do your business by yourself, but you still need somebody who's going to hold you accountable. I own 4 businesses by myself, and I definitely need somebody else who's going to hold me accountable. I hold myself accountable pretty well, but it's the fact that someone else is also watching me that makes me want to be accountable for them as well. I am obviously going to be a little bit more accountable. I have 24 staff members, and so if I'm not holding myself accountable, then who is holding the business accountable? So my number one thing that I do for myself is I make sure to have a really, really strict schedule. And I learned that by my business coach, and I have stuck to that schedule for about 5 years now, and it has been extremely beneficial for me. So if you have questions about getting a business coach, let me know and I can steer you in the right direction with somebody. I know a lot of coaches in the industry just from being an entrepreneur for so long now, and I would absolutely love to steer you in the right direction. So if you have questions, let me know below, and I can help you with anything that you need to know. And if you want more entrepreneurial advice, let me know what you want to hear, and I'll make an episode on that. And remember to click subscribe. Till next time. And as always, if you liked what you saw today, remember to click subscribe below. That way I can keep this channel going.